It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
The big news for today is in the world of mobile. This was revealed to us today. All that's really left is the conversation about, are the stats good, right? Are the stats good? And I think that we can actually get a pretty good handle on that, again, by referencing the stat priority and max stats workbook on the Hero Wars GOAT. If you search Hero Wars GOAT, Hero Wars Alliance the GOAT is the Facebook page. We're going to go to Files right here and then click on Stat Priority and Max Stats Workbook. Download that bad boy. That is a, let's see, Freeze Panes, Freeze Top Row. That gives us this little document right here, right? And we're going to use this kind of to, boom, there we go. We're going to use this to discuss these stats. Let's start with the one that I'm the most interested in, and that's the physical attack stat for Darkstar. Referencing the hero Darkstar, let's see. Zoom in just a little bit so it's easier to look at. Darkstar, physical attack priority is the third most important glyph and the third most important skin. So Darkstar getting physical attack, I think it's good. I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. I think that armor penetration might have been slightly better, though I think she's got enough armor penetration, right? My new team for DS after rework: Aurora, Nebula, Octavia, Iris, Darkstar, good enough to counter JJI. Ebunk says the Ebunk's got a great team for Darkstar. That's awesome. That's good. I like physical attack. It's definitely worth getting, in my opinion. Taking a look at health for Octavia. Health seems to be the number one glyph that she wants, so that's good for me. She doesn't have a health skin yet, so we can't really compare, the effectiveness of that for as far as skins. I think health for Octavia is probably going to end up being one of the most important of all of the talismans. If I had to guess, I think that's one the talisman that most people are interested in. Luther getting health. How could you not want health for a tank? I think health is a great choice. It's not the most important stat for Luther. I think his high armor. He has one of the highest armor classes in the game. But health is a close second, right? I think health for Luther is fantastic. If you level up Luther, I think you need this. I think you need this talisman big time. Definitely going to be one of the cheaper talismans to get, though. Mojo getting magic attack. Mojo is a mage character. And let's see. There we go. Mojo, his magic attack seems to be the third most important. Kind of like Darkstar, middle of the road. It's not horrible to get more magic attack on a mage, right? It's definitely going to be a nice boost to his damage output. I think that I'm the least excited about this one. I don't use Mojo in anything aside from Hydra at all, honestly. So I think that if there was one that I wasn't going to chase that I could avoid, it would be the Mojo one. I know that Mojo is being used in the Way of Nature occasionally. I don't use Mojo that much. Let's see, how much money? I think it's around $125. It's like $125. $125. I think. $125, $130, I think. There is like a big dependence on the availability of bundles. Like sometimes that there are bundles that are available that you can buy that gets you exactly where you need to get to as far as the buy VIP. But yeah, I think it's $125. I could be wrong though. Ginger getting armor penetration. I mean, damage dealer is one armor penetration for sure. It's the most important stat for Ginger. Sure. If you use Ginger, sure. Armor penetration, go ahead. Yeah. I think if you use Ginger at all, armor penetration is going to be helpful. It's going to be helpful. Anytime you have talismans with armor penetration or magic penetration, you run into an issue where you have diminishing returns, because once you have more penetration than the opposing heroes have defense, magic defense in the case of magic penetration, and armor in the case of armor penetration, armor penetration, magic attack, magic penetration, and magic defense. Word soup. Once you get past that number, the penetration stat becomes less useful, right? Different heroes have different defense levels, though. So, the most tough tank will still have high armor and magic defense. So, more penetration will be useful If you level Ginger, so far, I think, again, every talisman that we've discussed is worth using, worth getting. And last but not least, Kayla getting physical attack, I think, is really, really good. I see a ton of Kayla. I think Kayla getting physical attack is one of the better options that she could get. I think the only one that I would have liked better for her would be armor penetration, because she doesn't have any armor penetration anywhere. I think that she might get an armor penetration skin in the future. I know that a lot of her damage is pure damage, yeah, but I think that she doesn't have any native armor penetration glyph or skin yet. Makes me think that she will get something in the future. If I was betting, I would have bet that she was going to get armor penetration. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday. I don't think we actually went over what we thought the heroes were going to get, but physical attack is still good. Again, physical attack is great for any damage dealer, right? It's going to raise their damage, potential damage output, but how much damage they do is going to be based on, you know, the equation in the skill, how much armor and magic defense the enemies have. Of course, like I said, Kayla doing a lot of pure damage. The physical attack could end up being the better choice overall. Pure damage, you don't need armor penetration for whatsoever. If you hit level 120 midway through the Talisman event, will I get access to it? Yes, Sam, you'll just want to log off and log back in, and you'll get access to it. Good question, though. Yeah, Sam, log off and log back in, and you should get access to it.